All right, so a few alter egos was added to EA Sports UFC 5. We've got this Max Holloway alter ego, the UFC 231 Max Holloway alter ego. As you can see, definitely a different character model from the active version of Max Holloway that we have in the game. I believe we also got Chris Weidman. I played around with this Chris Weidman while I was in Vancouver. This version of Chris Weidman right there. This is UFC 187 2015 Chris Weidman. And we also got a version of, I believe we got a version of Robert Whittaker. Yes, we did. Robert Whittaker right here. This is the UFC 225 Robert Whittaker. Not the biggest difference in the world in terms of character model. I mean, there's honestly no difference besides just the trunks. But for today, we'll be taking a look at the Max Holloway alter ego. Now, this Max Holloway alter ego, a lot of things about this alter ego will stay the same, but the biggest differences you're going to see is in regards to the stamina. So if you go all the way back, the perks pretty much the same as the active version. You take a look at the stand up, and the biggest difference you notice is the blocking, and it's really just 1 point difference. Everything else stays the same. So this version of the alter ego version of Max Holloway is going to have higher blocking stats. Everything else stays the same. You go to the grappling, and I believe the only difference you're going to see right here is in terms of the takedown. The current version of Max Holloway has a higher takedown stat. And then when you go to health, this is where you'll notice a difference. The cardio of this Max Holloway, this alter ego Max Holloway, is 100. 100 cardio. The chin, you're going to notice, is lower than the current version of Max Holloway. The body health is also lower, and the leg health is higher, and the recovery is also higher. So for this particular version, you're going to have a higher cardio, you're going to have higher recovery, and you're also going to have better leg health stats. In terms of the top moves are pretty much the same, and that's pretty much it. So, I mean, this version of Max Holloway, the current version of Max, his cardio is still just absolutely insane, and his recovery and his chin and all that is still ridiculously good. But now you've got a version of Max with 100 cardio and recovery of 100. This is going to be a very, very difficult version of Max Holloway to gas out, and a difficult version of Max Holloway to get tired. Unless you just go out there and you play like a complete idiot and you gas yourself out. I mean, this is probably a better version overall, especially because of who you'll be facing in this weight class. So we are going to go and test out this particular character model and this particular version, this alter ego. I'm gonna see if I can do 3 matches. We'll see. What I'm actually doing right now is, dude, like I'm just backing out of matches to get the weight class that I want. And it's been working. So you guys, if you take a look at my win to loss ratio right now on this account that I use for showcases, it is abysmal. But hey, it is what it is. So let's go use Max Holloway, and let's see how the man feels. All right. Here we go. Honestly, man, I'm not expecting anything but just absolute brilliance from this Max Holloway alter ego. Like, even if you've never used him at all, just look at his stats, knowing what you already know about Max Holloway's character in this game, like, you just know right away. I can just feel, yeah, he's good, man. It's just, I mean, what else can you say? The one area that I would say Connor and as well as Topuria, I think will have an advantage is in regards to footwork. Like, as Topuria is moving backwards right now, I can definitely tell, his movement is definitely faster than Max's. Which is okay. Woo. The hands are good, man. There we go. You might want to stop doing that. There we go. I've become a big fan of that front leg side kick. I really have, especially when I'm trying to pin opponents. It's a very good pinning weapon. Like when they, he's shooting now. Look at that roundhouse to the body. There we go. Oh, like I said, man. Oh shit. Back up. You know, the one thing that this game definitely has to improve on, and we were asking him for that, is the ability to fight back when you're rocked. There's a ridiculous slowness that happens when you're rocked in this game. Your fighter just oh my god, he ran into that one. Your fighter becomes ridiculously slow, and that's not realistic at all. You don't become slow just because you're rocked. You become disoriented. You know, your accuracy goes away, and you start to loop your shots, and you become sloppy. But you don't become slow. You don't become a turtle just because you're rocked. And it's a big mistake they made with this game. You know, just the fact that we can't really fight back when you're rocked. That's a problem. It's a huge problem, huge issue. You should be able to fight back at full speed when you're rocked. You should just have like accuracy issues, and like, you should be more wide open while you're rocked and you're trying to fight back. But in terms of your, like, just because I'm rocked doesn't mean I'm gonna start like throwing like that. No, if I'm rocked, I can freaking swing and freaking, but like it'll just be sloppy, and like my eyes will be closed, and I'll be all over the place. There should still be a big risk. Right now, the only way you can really fight back when you're rocked is with the elbow. That's the only shot you can really, like, fight back with. But it should be more than that. We should be able to freaking swing for the fences. We should also be able to wrestle while we're rocked. We see this happen all the time in MMA. The fighter gets rocked, they begin to wrestle. They duck down, they shoot. A lot of times they even secure the takedown. And the shot is not slow either. So, there we go. Sit him down. We've been asking for that, man. Yeah, I told you gotta stop doing that, man. There's certain things that happens in rank, man, that surprises me, bro. Like that roundhouse to the head, that lead roundhouse to the head, followed by the cross, man. When you get countered doing that over and over again, and you keep doing it, it just makes me wonder, like, if you're paying attention whatsoever to what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like, look at that. Roundhouse to the head. Like, bro, like, what the freak? Just absolutely freaking wild. Anyways, yeah, dude. I mean, what can I say? He feels overpowered. He feels ridiculously overpowered, for sure. But let's try to get a few more fights.
Referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest. You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. Hell yeah. Like your name. Okay. I know who I'm fighting. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch stances. And we're going to deal with that with the block counter. And so his whole entire game right now is when I'm close, that freaking copycat forward moving slip hook. And then when I'm afar, he throws the jab into the front leg side kick to the body. So we're going to look to sidestep that from afar. And then when we're on the inside, block counter him. That's the game plan. Yep. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's his whole entire game. It is not a very complex game whatsoever. Players love patterns, man. They love having patterns because patterns are very easy to follow. A lot of times their patterns are so rudimentary and so just so pitiful. You can just download it in like a second. Like right here, I got this dude figured out. That's it. Yep. Straightforward. Look, usually I would say good fight as well, but that really wasn't a good fight, bro. And I don't want to tell you thank you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when someone says good fight, and I don't think it was a good fight, and I don't want to say it back, I feel like I should say thank you for that. Like, thank you. But then the thank you might be perceived as an insult. So I just don't say anything. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. One more.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
A player like this is the kind of player that you really want to run down because, like, it's hard to explain what he's doing. But, like, what he's doing can be very difficult to deal with when you're trying to be the guy that's moving forward. And not difficult that, like, you can't beat it, but, like, just more, like, annoying. Honestly, man, there are two types of difficult in this game. There are two types of difficult players. There's a difficult where it's like, holy crap, this guy is actually pretty freaking good. And this fight is just extremely hard. And I might get knocked out. That's one type of difficult. That's my favorite type of difficult. The type of difficult that I can't stand is when you know the player is kind of bummy. But like, they're just doing something that is just not as easy as it should be to counter. You know what I mean? You're just like, I know you're bummy. Like, I know you're bummy. I know what you're doing is bummy. But like, and I should be able to like deal with this a lot easier than I am able to deal with it right now. And the fact that it's taking me so much effort, so much skill to deal with your bumminess is very, very annoying. If you've played this game long enough, you know exactly what I mean. You know you run into that one player that you're just like, my God, this fight should have been over freaking 3 minutes ago. But like this guy right now, it's just in the way he's entering the pocket. So I gotta try to figure out a way to, okay, I know what I'm gonna do, I think. Yeah, he's playing this like, I back up and then I meet you the moment you're about to go. The moment you're about to go, I meet you, I intercept you. He probably doesn't even know what he's doing conceptually. But like, he's playing a very good game. You know what I mean? It's a very annoying game. So to deal with that, yeah, to deal with that, if this is you and this is your opponent, when you back up and you move, he does this. Then he backs up, you move, he does this. You back up, he moves, he does this. The solution is when he does this, stay right in front of him and keep moving this way. So watch what I'm gonna do right now. You know what I'm doing right now? You seeing it? What that's going to do is, when he's done throwing, he wants to back up, regain short-term stamina, and then go again. What he's going to find is when he's about to retreat and regain short-term stamina, I'm right on him. I'm right on him. And now he's panicking. There we go. The panic will set in. This is the Conor McGregor style right here. This is the Conor McGregor aggressive style. 100%. The panic will set in, and they either lash out or they shell up. Either way, you will just blitz him and obliterate them. So I got this guy where I want him. He's fucked. Yep. Yeah. Because like what happens is, man, this is you, this is him. When he hits you and you back up and he backs up, look at what's happening right here. He's gaining all his short-term stamina back. And then when you finally start moving forward, he hits you again and then you back up and he backs up and gains his stamina right back. And what you notice is, man, every time I go to enter the pocket, this guy is hitting me and I can't get anything going. Stand right there. Boom, 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 boom. He throws. Don't back up. Move forward instead. Now his short-term stamina is low and you're hitting him. He's going to be trying to move his head to try to... And he'll go again, stay right there again. Next thing you know, he's going to be so low on stamina that he's going to lash out at you. And that's when you start picking at him, picking him apart. The same tactic works in real life, bro. Same tactic. It works, I promise you. So, work on that, and I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.